you danced with Cliff Richard as well. Now he's copped a bit of negative publicity.
Oh, he has.
Has he?
Yes, he has. And I've been a friend of Cliff for a very, very long time. In fact, I've just been out with him in Barbados for a couple of weeks, and we play tennis together.
I just want your life.
We play tennis together. Cliff, I was a dancer for him when, for the BBC, in fact, and I got to know him really... Oh, my goodness, there we are. Oh, where are you getting all this footage from?
Studio 10 knows no bounds.
They know no bounds, that's true. And I've been friends with him. Oh, my goodness, look at what I'm wearing. And my hair.
This is Jono's personal collection.
Look at his teeth. You can see them from space.
Yeah,
okay,
the story.
so he has been accused. I mean, this is such a silly story, but he was with Billy Graham, and I think it was in the 80s.
Evangelicist.
Yes, and Cliff was with two security people, and he was evidently, supposedly, seeing this young boy who was in the bathroom, and evidently he exposed himself or something happened. Now, it is totally untrue. I know Cliff so well, and I have just, as I said to you, just been out with him on holiday, with him so distraught and so upset. So upset. I actually can't believe that this has actually happened.
And there are any allegations, there's no proof, and the case has been going on for some months and months and months.
Do you know that even to the point where Cliff was in Portugal, and yes, I was over there at the time, and he had no idea that the Yorkshire police were going to his home, and they raided his home. They took everything. I mean, to the point now.
And they had a media pack with him as well.
Yes,
the cops had a
on the BBC Live pictures, is that right?
And he had no idea. He, for something like 8 weeks, he was kind of in his own home in Portugal. Couldn't go out anywhere. We used to go over to him. There was press everywhere. And this is a man that is totally innocent. He hasn't done anything wrong. But they actually acted...
treating him like a...
Yes. Yeah. And it's just so unfair.
And it's all the allegations stem from this one person.
This one person. Cliff has never seen this person. He doesn't know who this person is. And that's the sadness of all of this, that Cliff will never know who this person is, because at the moment, I know, this is what happens.
Where's the boundaries? Like, I know it's coming off Rolf Harris, obviously, and we've had a spate of it with, you know, the guy from BBC.
Well, you do. I mean, obviously, you know, when these incidents have occurred, there's nothing more despicable and disgraceful, but I suppose with Rolf Harris, and certainly, unfortunately, Jimmy Savile died before he could be brought to justice, but you had complainant after complainant after complainant coming forward, which is often the pattern in these things.
And charges were laid.
And charges, of course, laid, and they were convicted. Rolf Harris was convicted, but...
Did you know what Rolf Harris, Bonnie?
Yes, I did know Rolf Harris. I actually didn't work with him on a lot of the shows, but I was in the Young Generation in the 70s at the BBC, as he was just coming to the end of his part. Well, he was actually the host then in the 70s, but he was actually more at the end of the 60s, and I joined 71. So I saw him for a few shows, and I can honestly say I didn't know anything about that. To me, as a young, I don't know what I was, 17, 18-year-old teenager dancing, we were a very popular group then, and he didn't seemingly come across anything
you were thinking about Sean Connery.
So that's what it was. That's what it was. I was.
But definitely not.
But if I could just say one more thing with Cliff, which really annoys me, he has led his whole life being very private. Nobody really knows about his private life. That's down to Cliff. But that, I think, is the whole problem, that they found something, and I have no idea how or why or what, but they thought, oh, let's get at him. And I think that is so totally wrong, and I just wish we could do something about that to stop these celebrities that are really in such danger with the cameras and with the press. I just don't know what you do, but I really hate it.
Well, if not true, it must be an awful thing to go through.
Yeah.